Hey friends! I sure do miss you all, and Miss Leanne is working on some amazing ways for us to get together, even though we can't get together in person. And this is one of those ways where we can get back together and have our Sunday morning snap group without being in the church. So I hope you guys enjoyed the So-and-So show this week. I sure did. It was pretty funny. But the question was, if you remember, what do you think heaven will be like? And I think if you ask your parents and grandparents, that's a question that most adults ponder most of their lives. What will heaven be like? Because in all honesty, we're all trying to get there, right? We all want to make heaven our permanent home. So we want to know what that place is going to be like. So I have some thoughts for you, some things that I'd like to talk to you guys about. But first, the memory verse that was presented for this week is from Ephesians 2:8, and it says, God's grace has saved you because of your faith in Christ. Your salvation doesn't come from anything you do. It's God's gift to you. So in order for us to experience heaven, I just want to remind you that you have to give your heart fully to God. And if you don't know what that means, then I think it's time that you have a real good discussion with mom and dad about that. And the reading today was from Revelation 21, and Revelation is the last book of the New Testament. And if you've never read it before, it's a different read. It's not the same really as the rest of the Bible to me. It's got a different feel to it, and I think that's because it signals the end, the beginning of our lives in heaven and the end of our lives on earth. So it's written by a man named John. He is the son of Zebedee, one of the apostles. So he was one of the 12 that walked with Jesus. And it was written in a time where Rome was really coming down on Christians, saying that they needed to worship Caesar instead of God. So it kind of gives you a little bit of idea of what was going on at that time period. So anyway, this chapter 21 verses 1 through 5 says this: Then I saw a new heaven and a new earth, for the first heaven and first earth had passed away, and the sea was no more. And I saw the holy city, New Jerusalem, coming down out of heaven from God, prepared as a bride adorned for her husband. And I heard a loud voice from the throne saying, Behold, the dwelling place of God is with man, and he will dwell with them, and they will be his people, and God himself will be with them as their God, and he will wipe away every tear from their eyes, and death shall be no more. Neither shall there be mourning, nor crying, nor pain any more, for the former things have passed away. And he who was seated on the throne said, Behold, I am making all things new. He also said, Write this down, for these words are trustworthy and true. So while we can sit around and imagine what heaven might be like and what it might look like and what it might feel like, this, I think, gives us the best snapshot in the whole Bible as to what that's going to be. No more pain, no more suffering, no more cancer, no more tears. You be reunited with our lost loved ones that have already slipped away into death. It's going to be amazing. Don't you think so? So I really encourage you guys to sit down with your moms and dads and ask them this week, what do you think heaven's going to be like? Make it a conversation in your house, and I think that you'll really enjoy the way that it goes. Just know that I'm praying for you all, and if you need anything, you can always reach out to Jake or myself, and we'd be happy to help you. Thanks so much, guys. We miss you.